Hey guys, Mellow Modesty here for my first Best of Awards of 2012, and we are starting with the top 10 covers of 2012. If you're wondering why it's in this weird aspect ratio, it's because it is easier to show off covers like this. Let's start with number 10, Revival Issue 5. If you're wondering why I don't put Revival on my weekly pull list, it is because I got on this series very late, and I've been trying to play catch-up. I have issues 1, and I have issues 3 up through what they're on now, which I believe is 5. I, however, do not have issue 2, so I need to track that down, but expect this to be in the pull list in about a month or two. Anyways, great cover, very creepy by Mike Norton. The black and white play a nice contrast, and the hand coming out of her mouth is just very, very creepy, especially the fingers on it. Very strange cover. Number 9, Multiple Warheads, number 1 by Brandon Graham. I love this cover. This is probably the third or fourth time I've seen Brandon Graham's artwork in color, and it's absolutely beautiful. This is probably his best colored work, or one of them at least. Just a really cool picture. Yeah, just a cool picture. I like the red moon Nico and Sexica are sitting on, and it's just a fun little cover. Probably my favorite cover out of all the Multiple Warheads. Number 7, Daredevil End of Days, number 3. I really like this cover because it does a really good job of showing what the series is about, how all the superheroes, like Elektra hanging right here, are now dead, or they are just living very lonely lives. And it's just great, great painted artwork, and it's really cool how you get to see Brian Michael Bendis, the author of the book, as the artist right here, as the police officer right here, and Alex Maleev is a police officer who's the artist of the book. Very cool cover, like it a lot. And Daredevil again, but here comes the Daredevil, number 19. Same reason to Revival why this isn't in my pull list. I've been kicking myself for not reading Daredevil because I hear this is a great run and he's my favorite superhero of all time. And so, yeah, this will probably start being on my pull list because I decided I'm too far behind, so I'm just going to start with 18, where the newest arc starts, and then just read from there on. Might get the trade paperbacks, but yeah. Anyways, this is a best covers of, not a what's going on, guys. So, great cover. Really like the black and white contrast. Shows what's going on in the issue. Coyote is a very cool looking villain. I just really like this cover. You have Daredevil's face there. It's just a really cool cover. I like it a lot. And number 5, Godzilla, the Half-Century War, number 1. While I would probably, if I picked the cover of Godzilla, the Half-Century War to be a poster on my wall, I would probably choose the 3rd issue. However, I feel like this does a better job at summing up what the book is about, how Godzilla is more off in the distance, and this is more about the military and how they deal with the threat of Godzilla. Great series, and absolutely stunning artwork by James Stokoe, and just a great cover by James Stokoe. Really, really cool. Number 4. Actually, number 5. My numbering got off somewhere. Batman, number 4. This cover, once again, like many of the others on this list, I really like because it shows what's going on in the series. You have Batman being hunted by the Court of Owls, and Gotham City is in the Court of Owls' shadow, and I just think that is pretty darn cool. I really like this cover. Really cool stuff. Next up, Saga issue 8. You have Alana reading her book on the jet engine. Just a really peaceful, very laid-back cover. I don't really know what I absolutely love about this cover, but I just really like it. It feels very, I don't know, I hate to say this word, but it feels chill. I really like the baby blue background, and it's just a cover that I really enjoy, and the more I look at it, the more I like it. Number 3, Change issue 1. I actually bought this comic, or I didn't buy it for the cover, but I saw the cover online, and I was like, I need to look this comic up, and I'm glad I did. This is a great story, and out of all the comics on this list, I can't really tell you why I like this cover. I think it's just the contrast of colors on it, and how it's sort of presented more widescreen. But I just really love this cover. I think he looks very cool, and the colors on it are just really cool. By the way, if you're not reading this and you're a fan of the obscure, the strange, the bizarre, you should, because it needs the money. It feels very independent, I guess you would say. Next up is Elephant Men number 43. The only comic on this list, and only comic I've bought this year that I have not read besides Before Watchmen. I have not read this because I am not a Elephant Men fan. I have the first 3 trades and I like them a lot, but I am not reading it monthly. However, I bought this because I love Brandon Graham's artwork, and this is probably the greatest artwork I have ever seen by Graham. Just really cool world building. You have Hip Flask over here eating dinner with a blue-haired woman in this very cool future Tokyo looking city, Blade Runner looking city, and it wraps around, and even on the back, if you like his close-up character models more, you get to see a busty teenage chick, which he loves to draw, and a sky car. Yeah, I just absolutely love this cover. This and number 1 on my list. I have been putting back and forth which one I like more, but great cover, Elephant Men 43. And the number 1 cover on my list is Saga issue 4. I love this cover so much. This is my favorite, probably my favorite artwork of the year by Fiona Staples. You have the Will, who is probably my favorite character in the book, sitting on a rock with a lion cat behind him, and there's just something very strange about this cover that I really like. I love his cape, and it just really interests me in what they are looking at, and it's just a great cover that I absolutely love. Anyways, guys, this has been the top 10 covers of 2012, in my opinion, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know which covers you absolutely loved this year. Let me know if you agree with these choices, if you disagree with them. But, yeah, expect more Best of 2012 coming soon. See you later, YouTube.